For Google Calendar efficiency tips, how to keep your day running on time. In this article, we'll break down some quick tips and tricks for how to use Google Calendar efficiently in order to stay on track with your day. Let us know if you have any helpful Google Calendar tips that might make the following ideas easier for you. Whenever I get the chance to present at something, a new strategy is born, like this Coffee Blitz presentation. It's an adaptation of strategies that keep the morning coffee habit going strong. Everyone's perspective on communication can be different. For example, listening styles vary from being more authentic and conveying my intents to following accepted cultural norms and building rapport with others. Another common predicament could be finding it difficult. The best early morning strategies for your Google Calendar. There are different strategies on how to utilize your Google Calendar's early morning time. You can do a few things at once, or take it slow and break your tasks into smaller, easy-to-do pieces. This can be done during the beginning of the week, but also on Friday when you're stressed out after a long work week and just want the weekend to start. Diving into the news. Keep up with the latest headlines from all over the world. Don't just sit back and watch the news shows you're used to. This is a great chance to catch up on stories that you may have missed during your busy work week. You can cut through the background noise of your various news sources and find what more interesting information might be emerging. Planning your life and making decisions. Make lists and prioritize at night how to make your tasks easier with Google Calendar. There are some general tips everyone can use with Google Calendar. The first step would be to make a list of the things you need to do that day. Make sure your list is organized in a way that saves time for you at the front, middle and then end of the day. For example, if your list includes write a report, draft a memo, and review emails, then you could make lists for each of these tasks. Having the lists in front of you will help you plan ahead so you don't have to cram today's work into just one day. Another useful tip would be to do all work-related activities early in the morning while others are still sleeping. For instance, if you have meetings later in the morning or during lunch break, then get started on them before anyone else wakes up. Lastly, make sure not to set anything too complicated on multiple calendars because Google Calendar doesn't allow this practice. System requirements. Once you have Google Calendar app installed, you are all set for setting up your GTD goals. The only required system requirements for your web calendar that comes with Google Maps is Internet Explorer version 6 or later. Unlike the mobile apps, which work on any mobile device other than Windows Mobile 7, you've only got one system requirement for the desktop version of Google Map, and it's IE version 6 plus the full browser. How to use Shadow Schedule and the calendar navigation for efficiency. Every company has a top priority of heading towards the most efficient, but keep in mind that it's important to be able to see your complete schedule as well. On Google Calendar, this is all possible. I explain how to create production schedules and map out time blocks. Additionally, I also recommend using the calendar navigation tool so that you make the most out of your schedule. True. How to weed out spam in Gmail. You've decided to email invite users to your upcoming event. You're fresh out of ideas on what messaging has to say, so you reach for the phone and send a text. You decide to attach the video of your talk into the email. The problem is that your spam filter took it all in stride, marking it as an unsolicited bulk email with a high chance of fraud. It's time to take care of the situation before people start getting offended. Gmail supports a custom query feature that lets you find company-specific emails sent by spammers and make sure they don't slip through the cracks twice. You'll also be able to spot and move your own unwanted email. This feature is a powerful tool that can help you kill the elephant in the room. Here are 4 ways to use this powerful tool to improve your security efforts. 1. Put your spam blocking in gear. The first thing to do is enable the custom query feature on Gmail. You'll want to check the category section of settings at MS Global and make sure there's an all option listed under. Conclusion. When using Google Calendar, it is important to plan your day out in advance and organize when you are going to do different tasks. If you have errands to run each day and don't know when they are coming up, you should spread them out through the week. Plan your appointments for when you get back from work. True.